All right. All right. Sorry, I got my shirt off because it's hot outside. It's hot out here. But I was just listening to this song. You know, it was free, and then it ain't got nothing to do with Meek Mills or whatever it is, but just any typical song. Shouldn't even say his name. But anyway, and I was just thinking about we gravitate to Tom Ford, we gravitate to Gucci, we gravitate to all these things, this gold, sex and multiple women. I mean, top of the line cars. But it's like, get it and blow it. Get it and rap about blowing it. I got $1 million on my neck. I come from a hole in the wall to $1 million worth of jewelry on my neck. To now, I got enough money to make women disposable. I got enough money to make anything disposable. And I always say this. I thought about if I got some money, I'm like, why would I buy a car for $300,000? And I'm thinking, well, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say this being honest, being straight up honest. That's gonna change everything and change perspective, and it's gonna change the way things need to be done. And you know, wherever it land and hit, then let it stick. You get what I'm trying to say. But I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody special. I ain't got nothing. You know, I guess I do got extra skills and ability, but they are natural. So I'm thinking, well, I can get a bunch of women without a bunch of money easily. So what would be the goal when you reach that level? What's the motivation to get to that level outside of that? Because it should not be, and I'm not coming down on women, I'm saying it should not be disposable of that. When I'm in the hood, I can get any kind of drugs I want. I got a few dollars saved up. I can kind of do things what rich people do in a little less money, but that's what I was thinking, like, what's the point of the money? This is what I'm thinking about. You ain't buying nothing. You ain't buying nothing tangible. Like, I've always said this. If I ever got some money, and hypothetically, I say something that anybody common can do, and that's like buying a lottery ticket. Anybody over 18 can do that. Well, it's just saying the whole thought process. I'm like, man, if I had $50 million, I can give, think about this, $1 million is 100,000 times 10. So if I gave away 10 million, that's 100. I can give 100 people 100,000 to start a business, and I still got 40 left. Take that and turn it into, buy some of this land. Why we buying jewelry and all that? Well, a man can spend their money on what they know they can't. Stop saying that. Stop saying you can spend your money on what you want to spend it on. You can buy what you want. You can do what you want. No, you can't. All you're doing is talking yourself right down to a early bad decision. But I was just thinking about that. I was like, I've never even heard nobody talk about doing nothing like that. I'm like, all this stuff out here, I'm like, man, I will buy a city. I check with a couple of my partners. I got 50 million, they got hundreds of million. Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Kanye, Sean Combs, for real. Think of the producers. All of these things and all of these, that's few. That's just some surface throwing it out there. Come on, man. Come on. Magic Johnson, Tyler Perry. I'm talking about millions, hundreds of millions. You know what y'all could do if y'all put y'all money together and bought something for real? Bought a city? Man, in 10 years, 10 years, you could probably have, 100 houses and, 10 skyscrapers, if you need that. But make life go around. We rap about, I got this, I got the rollie on my arm, I paid 50 grand for this watch. And what, nigga? Who are you stunting on in those rhymes when you saying those things? Any and everybody? Or who are you saying, look at me? It's somebody or something you want to look at you. It's probably some women, but I'm just saying, who you want to look at you. And I look at a lot of stuff just wasted. I'm like, man, we kind of like on a hamster wheel. Nobody's stepping back and letting go of they thirst for or they lust for superficial things. But you could die over that gold chain. Take that money, since it's a thing called money, and this is how this world gonna go around, since it came to this and all that, take that money, make something happen with it. Other than that, we just wasting time. Clubs, we investing in marijuana dispensary. What we doing? Where we going with this? Ain't nobody together. You get all these ads and you look up, you get a little ad and it says, the first black such and such, the first black something something, and it's like, all right. I'm not saying anything with any emotion or I'm trying to offend anybody. I'm just talking freely. So that's why I said, wherever it land and stick, let it be. But I'm not trying to say nothing to nobody about nothing. I'm not targeting anything. I'm just trying to get anybody to listen. I was at the Macker and I'm just like, man, you kind of numb to it now, but at the same time, if there's a man and a woman, being straight up honest, there's a man and his wife, whatever. She got some leggings on that's pulled up to you know what, and you can't help as a natural person to look in that area. But that's why it's like, I'm not trying to offend him, the man, but it's just so many things. I was like, damn, it's not really like being modest. Ain't like dressing like a granny. You can throw on some fly stuff, but man, all those things want to do is make you. All those things do is create a lust that chases a lust, a feeling, a superficial feeling that disappears. But ain't nobody talking about being together. Everybody talking about doing it. Half the rappers that be talking about these hoes got wives. You know what I'm saying? Half the people that be just talking about all that stuff, doing all those things and these multiple things and all that, they with somebody. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But you gotta do that to make money. But no, you could, let's say you did that. Take that money. Buy some acres for us. Buy us some acres. It ain't no freeload niggas. There's niggas out here that'll take them acres and turn them into something. You just gotta find the right ones. Trust me. Don't give it to the wrong person. But there's people out here that'll do something with that. You just can't be superficial. You gotta let go of the vainglory of things. That's why I said the first black this, okay? Alright. What that's supposed to mean? It was a moment in time. I ain't finna be asking nobody to give me no glory that I know I got, that I know what I can do. I don't need your recognition. And that's pretty much what had happened, I'm realizing. It's all about recognition, and everything is based off of, that's why it's an award ceremony. Some things are supposed to be positive, like a contest. through this to fire this, something actual. But a award ceremony is a little bit different because that's like a judge. A lot of things are judged on a scale, but some things can be biased, and that's why it's like, if you say the wrong thing, somebody can take you off of that thing because of. I'm like, man, look, this stuff is whack. That's what I'm gonna say. All this is whack. Whatever society y'all think is cool, this is all whack. This is whack as hell. That's why everything is whack around us. Ain't nothing fun. You isolating all the ideas to one people. You ain't hearing nobody else's. Everything, I'ma just say it, everything that we do is fly all the time. Fly. Dope. Dapper Dan made Gucci dope. It wasn't nobody really thinking about that. He took that and made that just I'll freak that. When we get a car, we freak cars. I'll make that car do this, that, and the third, and look like this, that, and the third, with this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to figure out where we're going with all this. My kid's Floyd. Look, people, I'm talking about a billion is 999 million. Think about that. You can give 500 million away and still you can change things. Man, I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. If y'all not talking about nothing, that's it. That's it. I don't need to make 1,000 videos. If y'all ain't talking about nothing for real, what we doing this for? It's nothing. I thought about it. What we gonna do? Sleep with a bunch of women, smoke a bunch of drugs? And do what? What's the gonna come after that? And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end all this. Every person who decides to live their life alternatively, meaning people who in relationships with the same sex or same gender, however you want to put it, you doing that, you don't realize what you're doing to yourself. And I don't mean personally to yourself. I'm saying you don't realize what you're doing to what's to come after you. Every person like that came from a man and a woman. So when you try to skip the natural steps to go to a feeling, then you know, that's why I was like, where we going with all this? Because this stuff can be solved in a matter of seconds. It's never to offend nobody. That's why I was like, how is it offensive? Just to say what is. That ain't offensive. Stating the obvious, what you call it. The elephant in the room. What's so hard about talking about it? Oh man. Still. Where we going with this? My ideas on life is totally different now. COVID stuff is all. One of my partners just died from it, but it's a separation. Dang, I thought, it's like, what's the goal? What's the plan? We can't work together. A dude that looked like me would try to kill me for various reasons. For what? I don't know. What we even trying to kill each other for? What's the reason? That's what I'm saying. Like, where we going with this? That's what I'm like. Everything is a question. Okay, well, what's the end goal after this? Where we going with this? What's the plan? Why are you killing people? Think about that. Yeah, why are you killing people that look like you? You killing people in your neighborhood. Nobody's talking. Everybody's just shooting, killing each other. lifestyle. It's a lifestyle to kill people. Think about that. I don't even know how long I'm gonna be here. I'm not counting the time. I thank God every day for the days I got now. If you died tomorrow, which you don't know if you died, have you appreciated the amount of years you've been on this earth? Think about it. I'm 41. Can you appreciate the amount of years you've been here? Oh, he was took too soon, or why did that happen? You gotta appreciate. You can be here. Outside of health, everybody should be here together working. Natural disaster, some freak thing happened, yeah, that's crazy. But naturally, man, we should all be here working together. Why are we killing each other? Why are we trying to get down on each other, scheme on each other? You don't want to get schemed on, so why would you try to scheme on somebody? It is what it is. What? Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this, man? What's the point? It's almost like what's our point of talking? What's our point of dealing with each other? We are scratch paper. Anybody do anything they want to with us, and we do anything, and we allow them, and we let them. We choose it, and for what? You know how you got a house, and you like the way you like it? I mean, that's your house. And you'd be damned if somebody told you they can't tell you how to have your house, right? Thank you. So if I got my standards and my rules and my lifestyle that I'm choosing, why are you trying to tell me that I can't express my lifestyle? I'm not even trying to. But if you impose your lifestyle on me and I say, that's your lifestyle, go over there and do that, you feel like I'm bothering you because I'm not embracing your lifestyle. Why do I have to embrace your lifestyle? Why do I have to support your lifestyle? I gotta support my own lifestyle. You understand? It's so much. Where are we going with this? Shit is stupid. We can have all this stuff done, man, overnight. We got all this money for nothing. We got all this money for nothing. For nothing. You got it? For nothing. Come pass that money out. All y'all got some money, come pass that money out and make everybody make. Y'all be the ones that buy back the guns and make everybody in the hood stop and give them jobs. I guarantee. You go to every gang leader if there is one. Give them a big chunk of change. Y'all finna start some businesses with this money. Y'all not shooting each other no more. You're not robbing old ladies and no kids or no gas stations or anything that you did, whatever you did in your thing when you was doing it. You ain't doing all that no more. You got enough money to survive. And guess who doing it? Your fellow gang member that you was with. You a ride or die for. Get out there and do these roofs. Get out here and build some land. Why you want to kill somebody? Don't you want to live? You don't want nobody to kill you, do you? So why would you kill somebody? Well, somebody killed your family member. You would kill somebody's family member? You better think about what y'all doing, man. Shit is stupid.